Let's bring in Jeff Solomon, president of TD Cowen. Jeff, welcome. I want to start off maybe in somewhat of an odd place. You guys have invested a lot in research, and Tom Lee was with us last week saying small caps could be up as much as 50% in 2024. These are stocks that don't get a ton of coverage. What do you think can be found there through research that investors need to know?
Well, I mean, first of all, yeah, we have invested in research, and that's been something that I think has been contrarian over the last decade. We cover over 1,300 stocks now. We have 92 publishing analysts, and even since we've done the merger with TD, we're up 4 or 5 senior analysts. And so, our investment in research has always been because we think there's undervalued or misunderstood themes and really small companies, like small companies and mid-cap companies where we cluster a lot of our research, just are less covered and less well understood. And I think Tom Lee's not wrong about that. The rally has been very narrow and at the top. And there's a case to be made that you'll see the small caps rally, and that we think there's a lot of value in them today. So yeah, that's I would agree with Tom on that.
So before we get into the specific themes, how do you get your people to do it better? Because frankly, there are analysts who are all over the place with some of this research and very often chasing stock moves rather than being predictive of performance and trends. So in 2023 and in 2024, how do you have a better on-base percentage?
Yeah, so again, we do focus on individual stocks, but we also focus on themes, and that's part of the reason why I'm here today is we published our 2024 themes this week, and so there's a lot for us to be just discussing. The way we get it done is honestly collaboration. We actually published this year, I think we published over 300 ahead of the curve pieces. That's our deep thought pieces. These are thematic, and I would say 96% of those thematic pieces are collaborative, meaning you have more than one research analyst covering more than one sector collaborating on a theme. And we believe for a long time that there's a lot of alpha when you look at thematic investing. And again, as a former buy-sider, picking individual stocks is difficult, but when you look at thematic approaches to portfolio construct and really leaning in on key themes and then figuring out who are the winners and losers within those themes, that's actually where you make a lot of alpha as an active manager. We set up our organization to cater to that very specifically, starting about 10 years ago and continuing even today. So very proud of what the team does, but it's a collaborative culture, and it really focuses on these, I would say, undiscovered or unrealized themes that we can highlight to people.
Yeah, Jeff, it's great to have you on the show. It's good to see you. Looking at it's like you got a couple pages worth of themes here. So what are some of the most compelling as you look to 2024?
Yeah, so it's interesting. There's 96 pages in the summary. The whole themes piece probably has 400 or 500 pages in it, and that's way too much to cover. But I think we're looking at a couple of things. So first of all, everyone's been talking about AI. We actually think that 24 could be the year in which regulatory actually has a lot to say about where AI goes. And we're looking also at how AI plays out in the data center space, which could be really interesting. I think when you look at healthcare, we continue to look at places like cell therapy, liquid biopsy. We also look at personalized medicine, and we're trying to assess what the public policy is going to be. We know there's going to be a lot of drug pricing policy debate as we head into the election. I think when you look at energy, people just don't understand yet energy transition and how prevalent it's going to be. We think that there's still a lot to be done in small nuclear investments and maybe hydrogen as an alternative fuel source. There's so much that's going on in that space that if you get it right over the next 2 or 3 years, you just have a lot of tailwinds. And then the last thing I would say is that, you talked a little bit about it on the last couple of segments, industrial policy. And I know, Morgan, you and I have talked about this. Industrial policy is so important, especially in an election year. One area where pretty much Democrats and Republicans agree is China. And how do we rebuild our supply lines here, our supply chains here in the United States, and how do we make sure that we put industrial policy as a critical strategic imperative as part of our game plan long term in this country?
Of course, we're seeing that as we see consolidation in steelmaking as well, something we just talked about with the CEO of Cleveland-Cliffs.